Good morning DXN family. Selamat pagi semua. Umaga dan umaga. Good morning to all everyone yang ada sekarang ni. Thank you so much for watching our live for today. Okay, so sebelum kita ke tajuk utama kita iaitu DXN X'Mos, kita ada presentation by Dr. Lee untuk cerita ke anda DXN X'Mos. So anda boleh refresh balik knowledge anda untuk produk ni, dan sebelum tu saya nak minta tolong anda untuk step yang biasa anda bantu saya iaitu untuk like, comment and share this live. Okay, anda boleh give me thumbs up and also you can leave comment, apa-apa saja komen lah. Soalan pun boleh. If you have any questions regarding DXN X'Mos, you can ask in the comment section dan Dr. Lee akan jawab semua soalan, dan juga kalau ada nak break ke pun boleh juga. Okay, dan yang penting untuk share this live. Okay, share live ni banyak kali. Okay, tekanlah button share tu, share dekat WhatsApp ke, dekat Facebook page anda pun boleh, dekat Telegram pun boleh, mana-mana saja. Share saja link ni supaya ramai orang boleh belajar tentang Xmos dan aware about this product. Okay. Dan sebelum tu saya nak bagi update iaitu berkenaan dengan kita punya RRR dan juga Hari Raya Gathering. So, kita dah start register untuk pin recipient. Okay, jadi hari ni hari last lah, dan kepada SASR yang telah mencapai status SASR pada Disember 2023 hingga November 2024, anda nak ambil pin pada RRR, anda kena register dekat kita ataupun scan the QR code ataupun register di branch pun boleh. Okay, jadi semua branch adalah kecuali PJ. Anda boleh tengok kita punya tarikh dengan masa semua kita dah post di Facebook dan juga di email. Anda boleh check lah, dan boleh datang raya gathering juga sebab dia sekali dengan raya gathering. Jadi anda datanglah sekali, dan yang penting anda bagi tahu kita komen pula, register dengan kita untuk event ni. Okay. Jadi bulan 4 lah sekali raya dengan RRR. Okay, datang ramai-ramai di branches. Okay, dapat makan open house raya. Alright. Dan juga saya nak update lagi tentang tentang update promo-promo yang ada lah. Kita ada macam-macam promo sekarang ni, iaitu kita ada lifestyle Gem Fury, ini pun akan berakhir pada 30 hari bulan 4. Beli lifestyle dapat redeem Gem Fury dengan harga RM1,000 saja untuk semua produk yang ada dalam poster itu. Okay, dan kita ada juga go for 300 ppv. Kita ada 7 package untuk anda pilih, dan juga kita ada New Year promotion extend untuk face mask. Okay, jadi anda boleh pilih lah mana satu, dan juga kita ada nak siap ubat gigi ni. Beli 2 percuma mak. Itulah untuk Netsi. Okay, so stay tune dengan kita sebab selepas ni saya akan menjemput our guest for today. Dan teruskan komen lah, kalau ada apa-apa soalan komen saja, nanti kita tengok komen anda. Okay, dan sekarang ni saya nak jemput our guest for today iaitu Dr. Lee. Okay, so Dr. Lee dari USM lah, dan juga dekat Malaysia ni Dr. Lee juga ada nama lain tau. Dia dipanggil iaitu Dr. Mos ataupun Dr. Nyamuk kerana beliau telah menceburi bidang ni dalam 25 tahun lah, sangat lama. So kita nak invite Dr. Mos, dan Dr. Mos akan cerita tentang produk ni, Xmos. So let's welcome Dr. Lee. Good morning, Doktor. Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi. Morning.
Okay, sebelum kita mulakan presentation, saya ingin ucapkan terima kasih kat Dr. Mos ataupun Dr. Lee kerana sudi meluangkan masa untuk live hari ni, sebab kita tahu doktor sangat busy, tapi dapatlah meluangkan masa untuk live kita dan nak cerita tentang produk inilah Xmos. So doktor, apa khabar?
Khabar baik.
Khabar baik. Sekarang kat mana tu? Kat office?
Saya di office Sungai Petani.
Oh, di Kedah. Jauh. Di kampung Kedah sana. Okay,
kampung Kedah ke?
Tak, kampung DXN.
Yes.
Okey doktor, ada nak cerita apa tu? Mungkin kat luar sana tu mungkin orang, siapa ni Dr. Mos ni? Namanya sangat, Dr. Mos Mosquito kan, doktor nyamuk kan? Boleh tak cerita sedikit tentang background doktor? Macam mana boleh terjebak dengan bidang ni?
Oh, saya 1998, since 1998 di USM, saya punya profesional kawalan nyamuk lah. Saya study untuk Aedes Mosquito Control. Masa itu saya kerja dengan WHO berkaitan dengan cara-cara kawalan nyamuk. Dan saya punya master PhD semua dari University Science Malaysia. Then in 2005 after saya pursue saya punya PhD kan, saya menolong Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia untuk menjalani kombi projek dalam menangani atau memantras penyakit denggi ini. Satu Malaysia saya pergi. Kemudian mengapa saya boleh dinamakan Doktor Nyamuk? Kerana saya cerita pasal nyamuk. Okey, saya mengajak komuniti macam mana untuk CSR lah, macam mana untuk kawalan nyamuk, untuk protection diri dan sebagainya. Kemudian tiba-tiba suddenly surat khabar kan, the press reporter panggil saya Dr. Mos.
Oh,
Itu yang
dari situlah kekalnya nama Dr. Mos ni.
sampai sekarang. Ya.
Sampai
After
sekarang.
20 over years lah. Yes.
Itulah apa cerita di sebalik nama.
Ya. So
Kiranya
itu
dia terkena
reporter
semua
yang panggil saya.
nyamuk lah.
Kena
semua nyamuk.
Yes. Itu yang saya masih ingat masa saya register syarikat saya Dr. Mos kan. Actually SSM and my IPO tak lulus. Dia kata doktor dan Mos ini too general. Dia tak lulus. Saya bagi dia tunjukkan semua surat khabar kan di mana reporter semua panggil saya Dr. Mos dan akhirnya mereka setuju bagi saya register company dengan trademark kita Dr. Mos.
Saya rasa dekat Malaysia ni Dr. Mos satu je. Dekat Malaysia ni, doktor lah. Doktor nyamuk ni. Okay. So sebelum kita teruskan apa namanya live kita nak tengok video dulu doktor.
Ya.
Tengok video berkaitan dengan nyamuk. Jom kita tengok video ni. Okey, itulah sedikit suduten berkenaan dengan Xmos. Macam mana nak gunalah apa. Nanti kan Miss Dr. Lee akan cerita lebih lanjut tentang produk ni. Dan kalau ada apa-apa soalan, tanya terus di ruangan komen kerana Dr. Lee akan jawab semua soalan anda. Ragu-ragu, tanya aja. Okay, ni adalah orang yang tepat untuk jawab soalan. Okay? So, kita tengok slide. Boleh nampak Dr. slide?
Boleh. Syah, kita guna bahasa Inggeris kan bahasa Malaysia?
Dua-dua pun boleh. Mana yang selesa untuk doktor? Inggeris boleh, Melayu boleh. Campur pun boleh.
Okay.
Okay, doktor.
Boleh start now. Hi everyone, good morning DXN. So today I will share with all of you regarding how to use and what is the good thing about Xmos. Okay, before I further, I would like to thank Dr. Lee because he is the one that introduced my product into DXN. So about my company as what just now apa yang saya share dengan Syah ni, Dr. Mos ni actually we started, I'm involving in this field since 1998 And in 2007, I set up the company. While in 2019, okay, my company with the name Dr. Moss, okay, approved by SSM and my IPO. This is due to throughout 20 years time in CSR, I'm helping the community on combating the mosquito, especially Aedes mosquito in Malaysia. Uh, of course, NTV7 like TV and so on. I'm helping them also in educating the public about how to fight dengue, Zika, and so on. So, okay, now let us go into the today main topic. How are we going to fight the mosquitoes? I believe that you all don't like this situation happen to you. That's why you need to use Xmos. Okay. As we know that the mosquito is the world number one killer, animal human killer that kill around 1 million human yearly. Okay, the disease that transmitted actually is malaria, but I would expect that the disease will overtake by dengue virus. So if we are talking about dengue, then we are facing the mosquito like Aedes mosquitoes. So in Malaysia, we have two major species, Aedes albopictus and Aedes aegypti, as shown in the pictures. So these two species, albopictus is more in rural area, while aegypti is more in urban area. I'm not sure that you are from which area. If you are staying in township urban area, then you are facing aegypti trichum. If you are bitten by Aedes aegypti, that with the virus of dengue, then this virus will cause hemorrhagic dengue, that it will kill you. While if the same virus go into Aedes albopictus body and bite you, you will infected dengue, classical dengue. You will fever and so on, but at the end of the day, you will recover. So there is the two difference among the two species. Okay, so in conclusion, okay, if we are living in urban area, then 80% of Aedes mosquito will be Aedes aegypti. But if you are living in rural area, di kampung-kampung, then you are a little bit safe, you are lebih selamat lah berbanding dengan those stay in urban area. Kerana 80% of Aedes mosquito are albopictus. So, mosquito-borne diseases seperti dengue is very specific. The same virus, if they go into Q-leg muscle body and bite you, you won't be infected by dengue. It need to be by Aedes mosquito, the only way. If satu orang dia kena dengue kan, you ambil jarum, sedut dia darah and put into your bodies, you won't be infected by dengue. It need to be transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. That's why we call it as vector-borne disease. Selain Aedes, di mana Aedes dia gigit you siang hari, but during the night, the mosquito that bite you is Q-legs. We name that Q-legs. So Q-legs, we are lucky. In Malaysia, they do not transmit any serious disease, but on and off on the walls, we notice some others virus like Japanese cephalitis, where it killed in near the pig farm, and you may notice one or two cases of this elephant leg disease, like that. So this urban filariasis, elephantiasis, kalau you kena dia gigit, your leg won't be bengkak like that immediately. It takes years, okay, because this filariasis will blocking your lymphatic system, okay, and when it bengkak, then that's it, okay. The big leg will be with you for life. You don't die, but you will live like that. So, but we are lucky lah. It's very rare, one or two cases reported in Alostar and in 2020, Klang and so on. Basically, these two species, those bite you during the daytime are Aedes, while those bite you during the night time when you sleep are Q-legs. So if they bite you during sleep, that time is better lah, kerana dia tidak membawa virus or penyakit yang serious in Malaysia. Okay. Anyhow, let's go into the destroy mosquito. How are we going to control and protect yourself? Before I go into the Xmos, let me explain to you what we can use in the combating mosquitoes. Very first thing, kalau satu tempat dia kena dengue outbreak, either pandemic or epidemic, the government, Kementerian Kesihatan will come and do the fogging. This fogging, they are using killing agent. So they are toxic lah, beracun. That's why when the government people come and do the fogging, they have to, okay, they have to use mask-proof protection because the insecticide content is harmful. But when the community use it like the household insecticide product that you buy and from the supermarket and you are allowed to use it, those are relatively quite safe, okay, because they are using only knockdown agent, okay, they very rare to harmful you. So for this personal protection or household chemical, which is relatively very safe, and the government allowed the people to use it by themselves without very special protective tools. Okay, you boleh guna. Okay, we do have mosquito coil. Only those in third world country or those in rural area, they still use mosquito coil. But in urban area or township, we don't use it simply because the smoke. The smoke, not only the insecticide that we category is safe, but the smoke itself is dangerous to you, to your healthy. When you ask me whether they are effective or not, I would say semua product, all the product that registered with Pesticide Board Malaysia approved are effective. Semua berkesan. I cannot say it is not effective because when I was with the university in University Malaysia working with the WHO, my function is to evaluate and certify the efficacy of all the product that registered in Malaysia. So we tested all this. The main function that you use mosquito coil is to repel mosquito, menghalau. But when you use aerosols, your target is to knock down the mosquito immediately. After you spray, you expect within few minutes the mosquito will knock down, pensan. Okay, but the normal aerosol in the market, after they knock down the mosquito, if you don't kill it, basically the mosquito will wake up and fly away after half an hour or 1 hour. They don't die because only knockdown agent. But when you use liquid vaporizer, you are targeting to repel the mosquito continuously. As long as you let the current switch on, it will repel the mosquito. Okay, indoor this is indoor. But when you are using repellent, where you apply on your skin, okay, you are protecting yourself when you go outdoor from mosquito bite. But repellent normally can last for 3-4 hours. It's not long lasting. I do not want to talk about fumigation mosquito net because it is relatively useless, not so user friendly, and the efficacy is also not so good. So this is how we do the test when we evaluate any product that going to be introduced in the market. Whatever product you claim is good, you send it to us. We will bring our team, go to the residential area, apply the product. Like you can see the mosquito coil. Somebody claim that the light can repel mosquito, spray the aerosol, and so on, whatever. Then we will ask our staff, our researcher, to sit in that house and use bare leg cage to catch the mosquito. For information, this guy sitting here, it can collect up to 1,000 mosquitoes in 4 hours time. 4 jam, 4 hours only. So it's very effective. So if your product is good, it will repel the mosquito or knock down the mosquito, so that you have a very little catch of the mosquitoes. So in the lab also, before we go to the field, we also test the efficacy in the lab using glass chamber, peak ready chamber, and so on, room side chamber, to prove they are safe. That's why whatever product you are using, with our advice how to use it and so on, like just now you watch the Xmos how to use it, how many spray. Why we know you have to spray 8 spray for 200 square feet area? Because we tested it, we evaluate it in the lab, we tested it in the field, then only we able to suggest to you how many spray you have to use so that you can achieve, okay, the protection time that you want. Okay, now we go to Xmos. So actually Xmos is different from the 4 or 5 product that I mentioned to you just now. It's actually the fastest and effective product in the world. The most wonderful thing with Xmos is compared to others is it is odorless, tak berbau. Okay, because it is gas formulation, gunakan gas. Okay, with that we able to do it. So this Xmos actually is a combination of 3-in-1 functions. The first thing is liquid vaporizer, because after you apply it for Xmos, you only do 4 spray for 100 square feet, 8 spray for 200 square feet on the wall. The molecule will stick on the wall and slowly release into the room. With that, it can provide you up to 8 hours protection. It's equivalent to liquid vaporizer, the continuous repair. But the wonderful thing with it is you do not need electric. You do not need any device, just spray. If you go outdoor, okay, you can spray on your shirt, baju, your pants, your bag, your head, your shoes, and so on. But you don't spray on your skin, okay? You spray on your shirt, it will stick on it, and when you go outside, it will slowly release and repel mosquito. With that, I would say 6 to 8 spray for one person. It can follow you and provide you up to 2-3 hours repellent outdoor. If inside the room you notice a lot of mosquito and you want the mosquito to be knocked out quickly, immediately, then you spray Xmos in the room according to dose suggested just now. The mosquito will knock out, pensan, immediately within 1 to 2 minutes. You can see it after you use it. So after they knock out, you do not need to worry about they wake up, because they have no chance to wake up. Our molecule will slowly release, okay? Slowly release to knock out the mosquito, continuously knock out. And at the end of the day, we turn the safest knock-out agent into killing activity. It can kill the mosquito, but it very safe to human. Okay, here got DXN asking whether type O blood mosquito don't like compared to A and so on. Actually, whatever blood type for you is not the key person to attract mosquito to bite you. As we know that the mosquito come and bite us due to 3 major things. One is your carbon dioxide that you release. The second, everyone the same. Okay, the second one is your body heat. Then everyone got slightly different. Some people, their body heat is slightly higher, like pregnant women or infants, kids, and so on, is slightly higher compared to adult. So they are more attracted. And the major thing is the octanol, your body smell that release. When the mosquito attracted from far away due to the body heat, due to the carbon dioxide, whoever they go to bite, for example, you got 4% or 5% inside the same room, they come already nearby. So why they bite people A, not bite people B? Because simply the body smell, what we call scientifically is octanol release, that attract the mosquito to bite you. So as conclusion, different people got different body smell, and the attractiveness to attract the mosquito to bite you also different. Okay, we go to the next. So the wonderful thing with Xmos is non-smell, non-oily, non-staining. You can spray on your white shirt later on. I demo to you. It do not stain. Don't worry. Okay, and it's very safe to be used. This is the unique. The small can, you can bring it wherever, outdoor, indoor, and so on. When you travel, you know, when I travel to hotel, I just returned from KL. So I'm going to China next early next month, and China now is stepping into summer. It's still spring, and this is the time that the mosquito population slowly shoot up. in China. I'm going to Guangzhou. So during this time, when you go into very first thing you have to do is you spray the room, the hotel room, because there are a lot of mosquito, but not only mosquito, other insects also effective. So when I went to KL 2 days ago, the very first thing I sprayed the whole rooms, so you can see mosquito all knocked down, all the insects are gone and so on. There is a normal practice. So wherever you go, you bring it together with you. So this is the effect. After you use it, I would say, you inside your room, for example, okay, you close all the door, you spray according to the doors, depending on how big your house, you calculate it and you spray it. After that, if you feel that you don't in the room, you can be in the room, you can move up for a few minutes. So actually, the gas, we are using LPG gas. The gas will evaporate and gone within 10 to 20 seconds. Okay, it do not affect you. As long as you do not spray direct to your face, that is good enough. You spray on the wall and so on. So after 1 or 2 minutes, you on the light and you searching for mosquito and insects. You will very satisfied and it will very impress you because you can see plenty of mosquito for the first use. Of course, after if you continuously use it, you will notice it, the population of mosquito will lesser and lesser. Okay, this is how you use it. You check it before and you spray on the wall. Remember, inside the house, whether you want to spray on the wall or spray in the A is okay, because end up at the end of the day it will stick to whatever object inside the house because your door are closed. If your door is open, you spray in the A may blow up. Okay, it may go to other places. So my suggestion is spray on any object so that you will get the protection in the space that you want it to protect you. Okay. So like this living room, you spray 12 spray. Estimated this one is around 300 square feet. It will provide you 8 hours protection. Remember, within the 8 hours, of course, those mosquito already inside the room will knock down and kill. But what we said 8 hours is if you go in and out from this space, for example, you open the door, there are some mosquito from outside may go in. If they come in within this 8 hours time, they will be knocked down too. This is what we call 8 hours protection period. This is because the molecule that you spray, it will stick on the wall and slowly release. It takes 8 hours, so within 8 hours it's still effective. If you having your function outdoor like this, you spray on the object, the chair, the table, or whatever surrounding it to provide you 2 to 3 hour protection within this area, because it will slowly release and repel mosquito. In this area, you don't spray in the air, because if you spray in the air, the wind may blow it away. If the wind blow it away, then this area is not protected. Remember, if you are moving here and there, you are not static in one location, then you can spray on your shirt, your pants, your shoes, your bag, and so on. It will follow you. Okay. Wherever you go, it will slowly release and provide you 2 to 3 hour protection. After 2, 3, you notice if mosquito coming nearby you, you add on because the Xmos you can bring here and there very small. Okay, so if inside the house, when you notice the Xmos, okay, if you notice the Xmos, after you use it, the mosquito fly here and there, you no need to worry. If the mosquito fly here and there crazily, mean they are affected by Xmos. Okay, if they are not, mosquito or Aedes or Culex, they are very smart. They won't fly like crazy. They will slowly approach you and bite you. So if you saw them fly here and there like crazy, means they won't bite you because they already lost their appetite and they feel confused. No Sawani, you ask about other serangga. Yes, all serangga, all insects, Xmos is effective against it. So if you are inside the car, Xmos is also the only product that you can use in your car. If you have experience driving, okay, if you got experience driving in highway and you go to the restroom and so on, come in, suddenly 2 housefly fly inside your car when you're driving on the highway. This is very annoying, right? You cannot drive and you cannot stop because you are in the middle of the highway driving. So what you can do is you spray 4-5 spray of Xmos inside your car, and it is odorless, no smell. You still can drive. It do not affect you, and the housefly or mosquito will knock down. That is the only product that you can use and it got very immediate effect to protect from others insect. This is my own experience. I just came back from KL, and one hour after I rest at Bukit Gantang, fly inside my car. So no wonder how you open your window, the housefly won't fly away. Okay, it still remain in your car. Okay, so what you can do is you spray with Xmos. Okay, due to the size, due to the dosage and so on, we say that is very environmental friendly, and the small size. Let me do some calculation to show you. I would say one small can of Xmos, if you compare to the normal aerosol in the market, one equivalent to 5. But you remember, got one F brand, orange color one, also small can. So in the market, they got 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. So we take 90 days, 90 days, 90 spray. In the market, they are selling about 20 ringgit. So 2 is 180 days, selling 40 ringgit. And our Xmos, okay, is 200 days. It can last for 200 days. Why it can last for 200 days? Xmos actually, one small can, we can spray up to 830 spray. So we compare apple to apple. We compare a room of 100 square feet. So when you do 100 square feet, actually you need 4 pushes, 4 spray. 4 spray is, every spray when you spray is 0.06 gram or 0.1 mil. You do spray. 4 spray is 0.4 mil or 0.24 gram. Okay, so it can spray up to 830. So we calculate as 800 good enough. So one room, 800 spray. One room, you do 4 spray, 800 spray, you can spray for 200 times. So after you spray, it can last for 8 hours, consider 1 day. So that's why with this calculation, Xmos can use for 200 days. We see others aerosol. So in 100 square feet rooms, when you do normal aerosol, when you press it for 3 seconds, you will spray up to 3 gram. Okay, one can up to 3 grams. So if you spray 3 seconds, you spray 9 grams. So one can use for 40 times, around 40 times. That's why we say it can use for 40 days. So with that, 1 equivalent to 5. Okay, so if you look using the F brand, then 1 equivalent to 2. So anyhow, you calculate it. Xmos still very, very safe and economic. So this is the toxicity. Consumer, 2 things on it: effectiveness and whether it is safe to be used. Based on our study on the toxicity, we take the ingredient of the Xmos, we feed on the rat, and for this, because it is gas formulation, we direct spray. We do inhalation test. Okay, direct spray. You know, we need to spray how many times? We need to spray around 8 million times to the rate of 1 kg, with the weight of 1 kg. What is the mindset of 8 million times? Means you need to use continuous. You need to use 10,000 can. If you use Xmos every day, 4 spray in the room of 100 square feet, in your bedroom, for example, every day you use it. Okay, you need to use for how many days to achieve 10,000 can? You need to use it for 2,000 years. So scientists, we calculate it compared to the salt that you eat, it even safer than that. Okay, you have no idea. We compare to the hazards, okay, the heats that affect you, the dust in your room and so on, it even safer than that. Simply because those that we use is very, very little. That is why it is very, very safe. Some people may ask whether Xmos is safe to be used for G6PD patients. You know, a lot of kids, they got G6PD problem. Means the breathing problem to their sensitive or certain compound. We have checked on it. Okay, the content of Xmos is do not listed in G6PD. As such, we conclude that it is safe to be used. So, of course, as I said, you do not direct spray on the human body. You spray on the object, your shirt, and so on. But sometimes, if you accidentally spray on your skin, got any effect or not? My advice is no effect at all, unless you feel uncomfortable. My auntie, one day, when I was in overseas, during middle of the night, 2 a.m., she called me. She said, "Hey, I accidentally took your Xmos spray into my mouth. I thought it's a mouth spray." So I said, "You got any not comfortable or whatever feeling?" She said, "No. No, you go and wash your mouth and sleep. Okay. It do not affect you at all. There's a real story happened. There's a few years back during MCO. Okay. So safe to be used for pregnant women, infant, and pets? My answer is yes, because you do not direct spray on that. Remember, just now I teach you how to use Xmos. We never direct spray to them. So after you spray, if you want to make it safe, you spray in the room. Okay, so you allow the infant or woman go into the room after 5 minutes. Good enough. Okay, is very rare that the pet can eat Xmos, because is inside the can. You have no way to eat it. Okay, you have no way to eat it. If the dog bite it, it is gas formulation. You bite it, then the gas will release. Okay, the gas will release and in the air. So basically, aerosol, we don't allow the pet to buy it. Okay, your dog to buy it, and is no way for them to eat it because you spray it out. Okay, the most you can do is you accidentally spray on that. If you spray on the pet body, for example, I don't see any problem. I don't see any problem. Okay, pesticide board approved Xmos under class 4. What does that mean, class 4? Class 4 is being unlikely to represent any significant toxicity in normal use. Means it is safe. Government never say it is safe, but it will say unlikely to protect themselves for any responsibility of law. Okay, so actually, for your information, the governments, the authority, when they go into the this dengue hotspot, to do spray, to do check, spot check, and so on, they themselves also worried that they've been bitten by Aedes mosquito with dengue. So how do them going to protect themselves? Actually, they are buying Xmos from us. Okay, we are supplying Xmos to them, and all these people, the government people, of course, 8-9 years ago, we give them free, but we cannot always give them free. So after that, they have to purchase from us. So all Malaysia MOH people, kawaran Vector, they are buying from us, and they spray their shirt, their pants, their shoes, and so on before they enter dengue hotspot. And this also the only product we obtain the recommendation letter from KKM. Okay, they give us the letters recently when the new KP, Dr. Ramji, in year 2023, 1 year plus ago, he recommend our product again and send us another letter. This one is 2017, 8 years ago. Okay, so we also used to sponsor Xmos in school, and some of the parents complain to KKM. Okay, and the KKM come to the schools, because I used to be this Sungai Petani School YDP sponsor, because got a lot of Aedes. Okay, so they reported it in Malay. They say selamat untuk digunakan. Very rare. So some people they complain, and I end up I benefit it because the KKM in another word say my product is safe to be used. Okay, so before I ended, actually we got new product coming out. Okay, there's DMOS. So what is the difference among Xmos and DMOS? Actually, the uses are exactly the same. But why we want to introduce DMOS? For those, if they use Xmos for a long time already and they feel that the efficacy is dropped simply because they may create some resistance due to continuously use it for years, 5, 6 years time and above, okay, then they can consider to change it to DMOS with different active ingredient. And another difference is DMOS can provide protection up to 12 hours, compared to Xmos 8 hours. There's the two different. Okay. With that, I end my presentation. Thank you. Then we can go to the questionnaire time. Thanks. I
Hello. Okay. So kembali kita lagi dengan Dr. Lee untuk Xmos, dan thank you so much Dr. Lee kerana satu presentation yang sangat, apa orang kata, direct dan sangat faham lah tentang Xmos ni. Dan Doktor, saya ada nak tunjuk video untuk Xmos against Aedes. Kita tahu nyamuk ada banyak jenis tau. Ini adalah nyamuk, ini adalah video macam mana Xmos dengan Aedes berjumpa. Okey, jom tengok video ni. Itulah kejadiannya. Xmos versus Edis. Xmos menang. Semua pengsan dah. Itulah salah satunya lah. Dan nak tanya sikit sebab saya tengok kat komen ni banyak soalan tau, doktor. Okay, so
Hmm.
kita tengok soalan dekat comment section dan tadi pun doktor ada actually dah jawab jugalah beberapa soalan dekat sini. Okay, ni ada satu leader kita daripada Sarawak tau. Good morning. Dr. Lee graduated UXN tahun bila? Senior saya ni, dia cakap ni. Daripada Mr. Lee.
Saya degree 1998.
98. Ni mungkin tak tahu satu batch ke senior ke tapi Dr. Lee 1998. 1988. Okay. So, Dr. Lee juga tanya tentang blood type. Is type of blood mosquitoes don't like compared to type jenis A?
So
Macam mana
actually
kalau
tak berkaitan lah. Blood type setiap orang tu dalam attractancy tu nyamuk ni tidak berkaitan. Okay. Not really. It's not due to the blood type but it's due to the obtainer. Kan setiap orang ada bau lelen kan. Tu
betul.
yang jadi attractancy tu the nyamuk. Saya tahu lah. Saya pergi tengok saya tahu siapa lebih atraktif kan.
Okay, sebenarnya blood type tu tak ada efek pun nyamuk tu kalau dia nak gigit-gigit je kan. Okay. Juga daripada Cik Syazwani, Dr. Lee boleh tak Xmos halus serangga lain selain nyamuk?
Ya, kalau perhatikan Nur Syawani, tadi saya cakap kan dalam kereta kalau masuk lalat housefly, you spray, you boleh matikan lalat juga. Tetapi kata contohnya kalau you nampak semut kan, you spray semut akan mati. Kalau you dalam kitchen cabinet kan, sometimes kita notice got German cockroach kan, lipas German tu kecil tu, okay. Kalau spray dalam kitchen cabinet dalam 4 kaki panjangnya, contohnya lah, you buat dalam 5-6 spray, German cockroach akan mati. Dan sugar tank kalau you notice, American kan yang besar tu bau busuk kalau you pegang dia kan. That one kalau if you spray 4-5 spray or you direct spray kat dia, dia akan mati juga. Kalau dia kena direct spray.
Kalau direct spray.
Yeah, of course, if the bigger size insect, you kena spray banyak sikit lah.
Okay. Lepas tu, Dr. Lee juga ada soal ni. Rasa sudah jawab tadi. How about eaten by pet? Kalau termakan macam mana? So, ada masalah.
Basically, we avoid lah. So that budak kecil atau pet ni berdekatan dengan Xmos kita lah. Okay, kerana kita bisa dia gigit aerosol kan, gigit sendiri dia meletup pula kan. Okay,
alright.
Basically kita produce Xmos for your information dia akan melalui satu proses panggil water bath. Saya akan rendamkan dia dalam air 55 degree Celsius untuk 5 minit. So dalam masa ni dia tak meletup, maksud dia boleh dijual. Kalau dia meletup habislah kita. Setiap satu dia melalui proses ini. Kita punya SOP lah. So maksud kalau you letak di bawah panas kan, as long as tak melebihi 55 degree Celsius, dia akan selamat lah. Kalau of course kalau you masukkan dalam 100 degree Celsius, dia akan meletup, itu biasa lah kan, aerosol kan. Tapi yang ni produk so far sampai sekarang 10 tahun di market lah, saya tak dengar orang komplain.
Tak ada case lagi lah, ni meletup lah.
Tak ada case lagi. Even though you letak dalam kereta, as long as bukan direct sunlight kan, kereta temperature boleh pergi sama 40-50 kan, it's still okay. Tak pernah dengar pun meletup.
Okay, bagus. Okay, kita tengok lagi soalan. So, camping, kalau kita pergi camping, boleh spray dekat baju?
Boleh. Kalau you pergi camping kan, you spray baju seluar dalam 6-7 kali kan you spray, dia boleh bagi 2-3 jam yang repellent activity lah. Tapi kalau you masuk ke dalam kemah, you spray 5-6 spray di kemah tu, dalam masa 8 jam ni, nyamuk memang tak masuk lah.
Tak masuk. Okay. Alright, boleh bawa pergi camping. Sebab dia kecil je. Kau boleh muat dalam beg anda. Sangat mudah dan boleh tahan lama. Itu yang kita suka tu. Okay, dan daripada Miss Che, saya sudah beli. Okay, good product, saya suka. Okay, terima kasih. Inilah salah satu testimoni lah. Okay, yang ni Dr. Lee pula, Mr. Lee. I was USM 1997 hingga 2002. Mungkin jumpa dulu tapi tak kenal kan, terselisih.
Junior saya lah. Lee ni dia ada banyak fakulti di USM kan. Saya entomologist bio.
Bio. Okay, so ini adalah Xmos. Dan kita mungkin ada yang tertanya tau, berapa ringgit ni Syah harganya. Okay, inilah harga Xmos dengan PB dengan SV. Of course, kita sekarang kalau nyamuk pun ada PB SV, okay? So, untuk Sabah Sarawak harga RM44, untuk 9 jam Malaysia RM41.80. So, dapatkanlah Xmos ni, dan juga kita ada Xmos dalam promotion. Iaitu special combo. Kalau anda tengok tu, yang package yang terakhir tu lah package 15. Beli 12 botol, hanya bayar 10 botol saja dapat 12. Itulah promotion kita yang ada sekarang ni. So sangat jimat lah. Untuk Xmos ni dia boleh spray lebih 800 spray, dan boleh guna up to 200 days. 200 hari tau. Sangat banyak. Walaupun kecil macam ni, berapa mil, 50 gram je, 83 mil, tapi boleh guna lama. Spray saja. Okey, dan doktor nak tanya sikit, kalau terkena kulit boleh tak? Kalau terkena kulit.
Kalau you silap terkena kulit, don't worry. Basically, kesan untuk repellent nyamuk tu dia tidak begitu ketara kerana kulit kita akan neutralkan dia. It depends siapa yang akan sensitif. Pasal dalam tu dia ada LPG. You tahu liquid petroleum gas. Okay, itu yang jadi gas dia supaya dia boleh spray. If you are allergic to LPG, then spray kat kulit mungkin rasa sejuk sikit. Tapi saya jarang-jarang dengar orang allergic kepada LPG. Okay, but we do not recommend you to spray on kulit. But if you terspray, so far until today saya tak dengar orang complain pun ada problem. But you don't purposely spray on your skin because it is something that meaningless, tidak bermaksud, kerana you spray di kulit kamu, you don't have any protections added value.
Balik aje lah.
You rugi buang duit you spray kat kulit. Spray kat baju. You spray kat baju. You spray macam ni, tengok. You spray kat baju. Spray kat baju. Tapi kalau spray kulit, dia baja ya. Dia tak besar.
So spray lah tempat yang sepatutnya. Okay, sebelum spray fikir dulu. Barulah anda gunakan.
Tapi tersilap spray tak apa. It is not dangerous.
Tak bahaya lah. Okay, so doktor, thank you so much for your knowledge presentation for today, dan saya harap semua orang faham tentang produk ni. Dapatkan di branch dan stokis yang berdekatan. Dan juga doktor, sebelum kita akhiri live ni, ada tak ini kata-kata terakhir untuk live kali ni? Any last words from you?
Okay, so now is the dengue season. Okay, nyamuk akan semakin banyak. So I hope that everyone keep one Xmos with you and use it to protect yourself from Aedes bite. Kerana this is the time a lot of mosquitoes, dengue cases also shoot up. So that's my pesanan.
Okay, jadi jagalah diri anda, walaupun kita tengok nyamuk tu kecil je, tapi nyamuk tu boleh bawa macam-macam penyakit. Orang ada meninggal sebab nyamuk, dan tadi pun doktor ada bagi tahulah penyakit-penyakit yang bahaya sekarang ni. Walaupun kecil, jadi kita kena avoid. Nampak tu janganlah main pelangan nyamuk, tak, bunuh dia. Okay, inilah salah satu cara untuk anda bunuh nyamuk tu. Alright. So thank you so much doktor once again, and thank you so much everyone yang tengok live kita ini, and see you in the next live. Bye semua. Bye doktor, thank you. Let it go.